Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Coach Young, and this is my Google Classroom for my class, Physical Education. So, first thing first is to create a Google Classroom. You went to google.com and you open up your account. You'll get over here, click on the waffle. I'm going to go to Google Classroom. And as you can see, you can open up a new classroom. I created a class, and that's how I got here. All right. The opening page is just my screens page. That's just going to be the main page where pretty much everything you post is going to go here. But you got to let your students know that when they are looking at this, they want to go through the actual classroom part of it. But here on mine, I just have an introduction for everyone. Kind of introduces my class, introduces who I am, and just talks about what we're going to be going over for the year. All right, then I get in here and I have my classroom. All right, to create a classroom, we hit create, and then pretty much just assignments, quizzes, questions, materials. However you wanted I wanted to label this. I started out with just material. So my introduction to my class, first thing I started out with was a behavior management plan. As you see here, they can click on there and they're going to read the behavior management plan, just so the things what I expect, how I want the class to be ran, just my expectations. And then from there, you'll have the syllabus here. My syllabus. And what I did was I used the syllabus that we made in Canva. So I was able to attach that to it in my classroom. Have that for them. And then just how to navigate. I put my video in there, how to navigate the syllabus, so they can get a better understanding of what's actually going to be going on during the class. And then in my first module, see here, I renamed it. It said topic at first, and I changed it to module 1, ground game gurus, because we're going to come out and talk about how to hand the ball off and running the ball. So here, first thing I have is just something that gives a little clue about what we're going to be doing. And then the next thing I have is our learning objectives for the class, along with our standards and things like that. I was able to just copy and paste this stuff in. Everything was copy and paste. And then what I did include was, we're talking about running the ball. So I named mine Run Like Barry. And I thought that would be exciting for the kids just to see, because flag footballs, you want to be elusive. So why not give them a chance to, catch up on some history and see probably the most elusive running back to ever play football. So I have a nice little video there for them. All right, then we're going to get into module 2, throw and catch like a pro. So first thing here is, I'm going to start off with some proper throwing techniques and slants. Just start off with a video, how to properly throw a football. Then opened up here, just kind of talked about what the actual module will be about. And then I listed the standards. And then I added another video for proper throwing alignment. And then we transitioned to how to throw, just another video of how to throw the ball, and then how to run routes, how to catching and running. And I have a PDF here that pops up that's going to help them out with catching and running routes. Just a lot of visuals for them, a lot of things that can catch their eye. So we have that for them in module 2. Then the next thing we have is our module 3, where we're getting ready to play the game. This module here talks about defense, flag pulling, and just more of the concepts of playing flag football. So as you're starting to get ready, first thing is here, we're going to introduce it to them. So I kind of just explain in this module, we'll dive into the core concepts of defense and explore how to apply them in real life situations. So again, I'm just telling them basically what we're going to be doing. Then the next thing I have is the learning objectives and our standards. Then here I was able to use when we did our book creator project. So I just added that link here, and that gives them something to go look at. Another resource, just things they can use. And then I have a good YouTube video here for them of how to pull flags, those type of things. So that's my third module. Then we have our discussion board. And pretty much this is where, we have where the students can only comment to, like, when I ask them questions, so they can't just randomly be out here just typing away. First thing we have a quiz form. So this is going to help them be able to study. We add this here. So first thing they're going to come on here and, they're going to introduce themselves. And then it'll be something they can use to help them study. It has flashcards and things like that. All right. Then I have another question for Module 1. So here's our question. Why is ball security a key part of playing football? What can happen if a player loses the ball? So here, student will be able to comment. And then in Module 2, I have another question for them, passing and catching. And as you can see, and this is where we're going to get a lot of our discussions at. And then I have one for the third module as well. And that's my discussion board. Then I have a quizzes and assessments area where they're going to be able to take quizzes and just, work on their things to get better. Might have misspoke. Here's the quiz. Actually, this is going to help them study. So this is flashcards that'll pop up, and it just has definitions of footballs and things like that. So this will be a good tool to help them, get prepared. And then we have our resources. These are just things that we implemented in our Google Classroom. We have the quiz, and we have YouTube because they're going to be watching videos on YouTube. Canva, as we use Canva, the book creator, and explain everything. And then here I have the Nike Training Club. It's just something like a article. So that's my Google Classroom. I hope you guys liked it. Thank you.